Hello, Marianne.
Hi, Joellen. Nice to be here.
Thank you. On behalf of the Women's Commission of Lebanon County, we're very honored to be able to award you a Hall of Fame nomination.
Marianne Teresa Bartley, and I was inducted as the woman who is innovating and leading in education, I believe.
Very good. So would you mind telling me a little bit about what you do as an educator and why someone might have seen fit to nominate you for this category?
Well, I'm in the role of superintendent, so I've been in this role in Lebanon School District for the past 13 years. That includes 7 schools, about almost 5,000 students, and about 600 employees. So I think the longevity in the superintendency is in some ways notable. On average, I think most superintendents last about 3 to 5 years. I think it's because I have had a really good team, a great group of teachers, and a school board that continues to work with me, and that helps us make some great things happen in our school district.
Well, you have probably the most diverse population of schools. Talk about that. Are there any difficulties or advantages to that?
Both difficulties and advantages. Approximately 82% of our 4,900 students are economically disadvantaged. So with that come some issues that other school districts might not have to deal with to the extent that we have to deal with. For example, some of our students are coming into our schools without having English as their primary language. A number of them may be new to the country. Others are in situations where perhaps family life hasn't been as stable. We have a high transiency rate, and therefore that creates a number of problems. But there is also nothing that I would love to do more. Our kids are great, and I think our teachers can make a wonderful and tremendous impact, and they do, on our students and their lives. And that's the exciting part, and we continue to see that, and we continue to push ahead, and we can see our students succeed. And I noticed one today here at the Country Club who was currently a student at Lebanon Valley College, and she is working here part-time, and she's one of the students who came up through our district, and I think she started out as an ESL student, so it's kind of great to see that impact of the district, especially when the parents are involved in helping on.
And if I may say, you have a wonderful music program. And how do you support the arts as an educator?
Well, that has been a mainstay for our school district, and it has also been an essential component for me in the work that I do, and that I would never ever be comfortable in eliminating or reducing what we do with arts and music and musicals and all of those kinds of things. Because I think that's an essential part of any education. I was lucky to start here and inherit such a proud history in that area, and I believe that we continue to put forth some great works, whether it's in the musical or some of the students who compete in the musical pieces, etc. It's been a real exciting time. Same with the visual arts.
And doing all this with probably sometimes less income per student than other areas of our community and the state, how do you balance all that?
That's a real challenge. If you look at the 22 school districts in Lancaster, Lebanon, and IU13, our students have the lowest per pupil cost. And that's not because we want it that way, it's just the way it works, because there are some issues with the equity and adequacy of funding for public schools throughout the state. So how do we make that work? We just keep pushing more than 100% every single solitary day, and that takes a group effort, and that's what we've been blessed with. So hopefully someday things will loosen up a little bit, and we'll be able to restore some of the cuts that we did have to make 4 or 5 years ago.
Do you have time for family or anything with all the students that you have to mentor?
I would say that anybody that knows me well knows that I do take a lot of care for my own family. Although I don't have my own children, I have sisters, I have nephews, and I have a brother, and my parents are still alive and well, and family is a priority, so they know, my colleagues know that I take my vacation days, and oftentimes they'll know I'm headed to Easton or going somewhere for a vacation. Easton's my hometown.
Okay. My final question.
Mm-hmm.
To all of the young women especially coming up, maybe from your school and other areas of the community, anyone who might be watching this, what words of inspiration, wisdom can you say to help people focus and be satisfied in whatever they pursue?
I think you have to find something that you love, and then you have to know that if you work at it, that you can achieve what it is that you want to achieve, and that never go at it alone. If anybody looked at my table today, you would have seen that I was with a group of people, and most of them were men, and that happens to be my central office staff, my cabinet, so my business manager and curriculum director, a number of other people, technology director, etc. I could not do what I do without relying on the talents of others and helping work together in unison. So my advice to a young person would be to go for your dreams, but realize that it's not a one-woman show, and that you can get more by working with others than you ever can by yourself.
Wonderful. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.